Hello. We are back once again. We are playing some more Shadow Tower. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Long time no see. And then imagine I had some sort of button that I would press, and then you would hear a laugh track. Long time no see, and then the laughs begin. But I don't have that, so I'm gonna need your guys' help with imagining it instead. Go ahead and do... There we go. Alright, so we are in the Earthworld Poisonous Cavern. Goddamn, we've been in this goddamn cavern for a while. I think we, like, pretty much full cleared it at this point. We found our way to where we need to go. Will I remember how to get back to there? Hell no. I will not. But we're going to try and find our way back to that place where we put the crystal, and then we're going to try and not die by falling off of the edge. Oh no, this game again. This game's great. What do you mean, oh no? Hello, RJ. Let's see if I remember how to play it. It's already coming back to me. We ran out of all of our light that we had, but I feel like... I know we wanted to go as far down as possible. I think I kind of remember where we are here. Do I play on PC? Do I play what on PC? Shadow Tower is for PlayStation 1, and I am playing it on a PlayStation 3. I think I might have to go past the boulder guy, the boulder sicko. Roblox, I think you need to read the description. I am not allowed to play Roblox until someone pays me $10,000. It's in my contract with YouTube. It is in my YouTube description, allegedly. Okay, so that was where Ariel was. I would say, instead of playing Roblox, RJ, have you tried playing From Software's cult classic Shadow Tower on the PlayStation 1? That is worth playing. I don't know if there's any Roblox games that are based on From Software's classic game, Shadow Tower. This. Loading error. I feel like I've definitely been in here. I don't hear any guys in here. Yeah. Well, I would recommend it. Our HP is pretty low. See, if I was smart, I would have watched my VOD from yesterday when I found the crystal, and I would have gone backwards to see how I got there. Do I play Fortnite? I do not. I have played Fortnite exactly one time in my life. I think this is the direction I want to go. I played Fortnite once when my nephew, many years ago, I was over my sister's house, and my nephew was like, Uncle Carl, do you play Fortnite? And I was like, no. He was like, Uncle Carl, it's free. You should play it. And I was like, I played like 1 or 2 rounds, and I got pretty close to like winning. Like, I think I was in like the top like 10 or whatever. My nephew was like, wow, you're good at this. And I was like, yeah. And that's the only time I played Fortnite. It seems cool. I have friends who play it. They're tempting me to play it because they just released The Simpsons in it. I am and I am so old that I'm practically a skeleton at this point. I should probably just be buried alive to save time on funeral costs in the future, on account of how old I am. And The Simpsons is a television program that I was I was raised on. I watched a lot of it when I was a kid. It kind of became my personality. So the fact that you can play in the Simpsons world, add you on Fortnite, bro? I don't have Fortnite. I cannot add you. I will add you on Shadow Tower for PlayStation 1. You got 150 wins? Nice. Yeah, I watched a ton of the Simpsons when I was a kid. Okay, I think this is the way we probably want to go. I'm worried that my torch is gonna run out here kind of soon. I think this is where all those goddamn giants were. They were doing earthquakes and shit. What do you prefer? Do you prefer Fortnite or do you prefer Roblox? You had to choose one. If you're only allowed to play one game for the rest of your life, are you choosing Fortnite or are you choosing Roblox? Gun to my head, if I was given that choice, I'd probably go with Fortnite. Roblox. I guess there's more variety with Roblox, from what I understand of Roblox. As a game that I have never played. I am not allowed to play. Oh, man, this fucking game is so goddamn confusing. Someone who's familiar with Shadow Tower should create it in Roblox. That RJ can play it, and then tell me where to go. Okay, I dropped down. That sounds good. Found dropping down more. That's good. We wanna go further down as much as possible. You would retire from gaming? What's your what game do you usually go with, Alok? What kind of games are you getting into? I think this is a repair shop. Damn, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday. I think we pretty much repaired everything that we wanted to already. You're turning 19? Hell yeah. I remember when I was turning 19. You cannot even imagine how long ago that was. Did we read this yet? Crown is not here. Okay, I think we're in the right general area. Man, I really wish I had a bottle of light. That's like the greatest mechanic in any game. The bottle of light in this game. You play all sorts? What's your favorite game? I'm just trying to talk to everyone here as I'm wandering around the Shadow Tower aimlessly. Hey, Reevy, what's up? Crown is in another castle. Alright, I got a good feeling about this way. We found a little Stonehenge here. Oh, please don't be a one-way. Oh, this is the room where those giants were that killed me. Killed me dead. The hard question. It's not legally binding. You can just name some games that you enjoy. I won't be like, you told me that Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 was your favorite game, so you better not play anything else but that. Damn, Reevy. 7 stream watch streak. I didn't even know I've streamed 7 times in my life. I'm not even playing Superman 64 and you're watching every stream. This game would be a lot better if it controlled like Superman 64. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else down here. Does anyone who watched me play this the other day remember where I'm supposed to go? We found our way. We, like, stumbled our way into the right, like, the correct path. And then I fell off something and died and had to reload, and I don't know where I'm going now. Solve this maze. See, I think if Lex really was serious as a supervillain, and he trapped Superman in a video game, like he did in Superman 64, which if I remember correctly, that is the story of Superman 64. I think he would have trapped him in Shadow Tower, because then Superman simply would not want to leave, because he would be like, this fucking rocks. Way better than anything else I could be doing. Oh. Oh! Whoa! There's a fucking Battletoad over here, dude. Hoopla! Hoopla! Alright, we got his ass. This is a good sign. This feels like progress. We did see that guy before and killed him, but I think then we died after that. I'm going to assume we are on the right path now. Finding a new enemy in this game is always good. Unless this is just an empty room that only exists for that guy. The devs are geniuses. Yeah, it's actually really meta. I thought this was like a hole I could drop down or something. Man, where am I going? Did that guy drop anything? I don't think he did. Like our torch is gonna run out here. Boo doo 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 boo. Dude, the main theme of this game, like the title theme, is so goddamn good. You like Need for Speed, Baldur's Gate. Nice. Which Baldur's Gate? Like the first couple or the third one? I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I really need to. I haven't played any of the Baldur's Gate games, but... You don't do any sports games? You're gonna purchase Hades 2? Hades 2 is really good. Have you played Hades 1? If you hadn't played Hades 1, I do recommend that one. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is even hitting me, but... You only played the newest one? Well, both are very good. Hades 2 is really good. Okay, we got another Battletoad here. Okay, it doesn't look like he drops anything. Played the hell out of it? Fuck yeah. Yeah, Hades 2 is great. I played a lot of it in early access. I haven't played that much of it since it fully released. Last game you sunk a ton of time into was Tears of the Kingdom. Hard to meet that bar. Tears of the Kingdom is one of the best first playthroughs of a game I've ever had. Extremely fun. I've only played it the one time, like when it was new. I never beat it. I'm like an old school Zelda guy. So, the big open world kind of burns me out, and then I'm like, I'm more invested in the side quests, and then I do all the side quests that I want, and I'm like, oh, I could go and beat Ganon, I guess, but just never did it. I need to do it, but I am excited to play it on the Switch, too, and have it run a lot better. Oh, you're talking about Baldur's Gate. I see. Loved all the Souls games? Hell yeah. It was fun to play more Dark Souls today. That seed was kind of mean. The more I'm thinking about that randomizer seed, that was pretty mean. Alright, I feel like this is the spot that I was just in. Ooh, more down? Okay. Like the looks of that. Alright, that's where those giants were. Fuck, man. In here. The repair shop. There's got to be something close to here other than the repair shop. I am in a cave of some sort. I am in the Earth Cavern. The Earth Realm Poisonous Cavern. Yo, what's up, Zio? Play the good Souls games instead of that PTDE garbage. PTDE is such a good game. It's funny because I'm not sure which one I'll be running at MagFest. I kind of got to figure that out. Dishonored, Thief, you really like Deathloop? Those are all good answers. I mean, I guess there's no bad answer for, like, what is your favorite video game. All of that stuff is very subjective, you know? Zio, do you remember where I have to go? I can always count on Zio to give me the good advice. I don't think it was... Man, it would have been really smart of me to watch back my last playthrough and find out where the starting point is. I have to go to the place that it is. Shit, I didn't think of that. We found those other two enemies. I think they were like down here. Killed them. We do have a card draw coming up pretty soon. I just kind of want to find my way through this area Then we'll draw the card. I meant to do it at the end of last stream, and then that randomizer. Yes, dude. I think this is where I wanted to be. I might have found this earlier and thought it was like the way back. Unless, fuck, that's not the way. God damn it. You wish they would make a new XCOM? Okay, I remember we heard that noise. And I was like, we should go up there and kill that thing. There's a ladder somewhere around here. Maybe that's the direction I need to go in. Is XCOM the one that, they base, like, Mario Rabbids off of or whatever? I think this is probably the way to go. I'm gonna just keep saying that. Because I remember this is where those poison guys were that I had to kill to get rid of the poison. Yeah, I never played XCOM, but I've heard really good things about it. I think the ladder was around here, maybe? Aha. Forget what this says. You cannot go down below as overflowing with poison. I already took care of that. It's fine. There was like an enemy that was kind of up in this direction, I think. Isn't XCOM the alien game with the worst hitboxes known to man? From what I understand of XCOM, it's kind of like a tactical game. Hit chance. So hit chance, yes. If it's like you have a 98% hit chance, and then you go to do it and you miss, and you're like, that is not what 98% is. I have heard that. Okay. A new enemy is a good sign. Did you drop anything? Nar. Nar. If I'm finding new enemies, that means I'm in an area that I haven't been before. I like that. I like that. I do like how the graffiti in this game is kind of your way of knowing which direction to go in. Yo, chat, after the randomizer, I made some lunch. Okay, so we do want to go back this way. Made some lunch. I made some sausage. Spicy sausage. And I cooked it in a way I haven't cooked it before. And it turned out so fucking good. I used beer to cook it. A little bit of PBR. It was so goddamn good. Right, I thought I heard a monster, but it might have just been the door closing. Doo-doo-doo beep boo. Sniper Elite game. Yeah, it's like crazy how much better it was than how I normally cook it. Still have a bunch as well. So after stream I might make a little spaghetti and put it in there. Okay. We hear an enemy up here. I hear a lot of enemies here, I think. Whoop! You guys aren't dropping anything, man. You having spaghetti right now? Hell yeah. How did that guy get through? Crazy. Crazy that those bots still find a way to get past all the Twitch stuff. Thank you, Zio. Zio unbanning someone so he can ban them instead. Masterful play. Well, I feel like this is also not the way. I think we've been this direction. Yeah, this is where that... Alright, I mean, maybe it's not in this cavern. Maybe we gotta go back to the Shadow Tower or something. I want to say it was near where the tracks were. Stone Cavern. I think this is correct. How many times am I going to say that this stream? Stone Cavern. I think it was where, like, the train tracks were. Alright, a hole. I'm dropping down. We want to drop down as much as possible. So this does seem to be what I'm looking for. Oh, baby. We are so back. Game's very lonely when you kill everything. I thought I heard something. Maybe I didn't kill everything. Like walking around these rooms that used to be bustling with a bunch of monsters and now they're completely empty. And I'm like, oh man. Okay, I think that's the room that I was just in, judging by the fact that I made several lefts. Box. Okay, here's where we got the crystal that we need. I think I got it, but let's just check again. We have the crystal that then opens up the path in that one realm that we just need to find. But we dropped down, which is a good sign. I think before we teleported up to a one-way, a higher floor of the Shadow Tower. There's something on the wall here. There was. What does this say? King Edward's crown, soon I will have it. The crown jewel thief from the Louvre. You guys remember when that happened? You can find tons of topical humor, such as the Louvre heist. You watch my stream. There's the King Edward's crown. I do love Shadow Tower, like just the vibe of it, because it's like there's someone who's looking for like a mythical crown for some probably nefarious reason. And they're just walking around here and they're like, you know what I need to do? I need to fucking write graffiti on the wall. I need to write some cool, evocative shit about blood on the wall. About how humans are actually the monster or whatever. I am so goddamn lost. Kind of just like walking around based off of vibes. I don't think that's the best strat necessarily. Instead of like, ooh, another hole down. Let's go. Ooh, that was a big drop, dude. Okay, I wonder if there's more monsters down here now. I also wonder if there maybe was a save point up there I could have gotten before dropping. Okay, there's the wall where you can drop down. I look at a message and it just says 8675309. Yo, chat, holy shit. I just realized that song has 6-7 in it. Do you think that's what all the Gen Alpha kids are talking about now? Is, what was that? Tommy Two-Tone? Is that the name of the fucking 8675309 guy? Damn it, Tommy Two-Tone. We're through the looking glass here. We finally discovered the true meaning of 6-7. Just walk all the way to the end of here. Whenever you hear that number, you always think of Stewie. Funny, just walking in this game kind of hurts my hand. Okay, so our torch is dead. This is promising. Yo, what's up, SNES? Okay, I think this is where we got to. Okay, so we went through the stone cavern. Ah! At least I can kill him in one shot. I would really like a save point. I do not feel like finding my way through here again. The tunnel. Another tunnel. Oh, this is where we came in, I suspect. Alright, we got some ashes. Nice. Dude, the boing noise is so good. How's it going, SNES? How was your Halloween, SNES? The kids have fun? Pretty good? Hell yeah. Went to Distant Worlds last night. Hell yeah, how was that? I've never been to a Distant Worlds. Did they play the Extreme? Okay, so before we go that way, I would like to see if there's a save point anywhere. Yo, what's up, QQ? Thank you for the good luck. They did play Libri Fatale? Hell yeah. A classic. So there's like the... I like use the crystal. And it lights this area up. But I do not want to walk on platforms like that without first being able to save. They were really cooking when they made this fucking maze, huh? Wait, what is this? A coin on the ground? Yo, QQ, have you ever played this? You got engaged on Halloween? Hell yeah. Congratulations. Okay. So, I wonder... Those are the guys that scared me into falling to my death last time. So somewhere around here is where you use the crystal to, like, light the place up. I thought that that created a platform there, but That's really awesome to hear, QQ. How did you propose? Alright, I hear more guys. In the fucking... I like how I got exactly 1 MP point back from attacking him. You've never played this? The game's fun as hell. It's extremely jank. But I love jank. I love a game that is very jank. I don't want to go, like, too far in one direction here. Just want to see if there's any, like, save points around here. It feels like there should be. Stop by a scenic place after you went to Salem? Nice. How did you like Salem? I haven't been to Salem in, like, over a decade, but I love that place. Did you go for Halloween? Well, you said it was after Salem. I hear it's, like, crazy busy in Salem on around Halloween, which makes sense, but... Salem's a really cool place. I did a historical tour. Yes, dude. Holy shit. Okay. So there was a save point right here the entire time. It was crazy after like 11 a.m. You know, when I went, it wasn't super busy. Okay, now we don't have to worry about, like, anything, pretty much. Whoop! These guys dropping healing potions is pretty nice. Shoulder to shoulder after that, so you left at, like, 1. Yeah. I went in November. I think I went, like, right after... Thanksgiving, maybe, one year? So, like, closer to December. And it wasn't super crowded. It was nice. Got there at 7, so you had your fill. I guess, yeah, how far away is Salem for you? I guess it's not super far. Okay, now we just need to find the place to put that crystal. Oh, it's like an hour with traffic? Hell yeah. For me, it was like closer to like a 6-hour drive, so it had to be a whole like weekend thing. That's not too bad though. That sounds like a pretty cool place to be able to just visit if you want to. Is Salem Beer Works still there? I think that was what that place was called. That place was great. I'm interested to go back. Carved Pumpkin and binged Over the Garden Wall. Frostbot and I still need to watch Over the Garden Wall for this season. So, like, I can go this way. But I know that I can put the crystal somewhere. We did that before, I'm pretty sure. You don't drink. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess it's probably not as good if you don't drink. But when I went with my ex, who also didn't drink, and she enjoyed it there, but... Since I didn't have to drive that weekend, I was drinking a lot. Reanimated thing of it? Interesting. A ton of animators. That's interesting. I haven't heard of that. I heard at one point... I mean, I guess let's just go this direction, if I can. I heard it... There was a rumor that there was going to be, from the creators of Over the Garden Wall, they were going to make a Redwall cartoon. Let's heal up here. So he dropped one of those things, and it just fell. That kind of sucks. Oh, this is so goddamn fucking From Software, dude. Not fucking around with this fucking thing. Yeah, this is where I died last time, so we definitely had already done the crystal thing. Let's turn back. Yeah, it would be great if there was, oh, it comes out tomorrow. Interesting. Every scene is a different animator. That sounds really cool. Me and Frostbot will have to watch Over the Garden Wall and then watch that as well. Not sure what you mean by that. Shadow Tower is really good, though. See if I can find where that goddamn crystal thing is. Which game? This game? I don't know why it would be described as that. But this game kicks ass. Okay, I keep, like, walking back to, like, the same spot. A cool thing, like, I feel like this game would greatly benefit from a system like, Prism Stones in Dark Souls. Kind of let you know which direction you're going in. Be like, oh, I already went that way. Seems like the main room. Okay, so this is the door where we came in. And then directly to our right here is the save point. Let's go to the left then. Just kind of go around this way. I don't think we've been this direction yet. Maybe we... Is this a different door or is this the same one? Interesting. Okay, but... I guess we could use the torch or something. That's funny. I queued up the, like the menu here. Yeah, let's use the torch. If it helps brighten things a little bit, give us a little bit better of an idea. That's the Shadow Tower. I do want to kind of like full clear this area before going back into the Shadow Tower. This. That's the teleporter. Make you feel like you're going crazy. Also, the creepiness if you leave it, you leave it paused too much. Oh, is that when like it like I hear things talking when I pause it? I didn't realize what was doing that, but yeah, I love the illusory wall system though. Are you like super familiar with this game or anything? Like you would be the first person in my chat who is actually familiar with this game. I've been really loving just walking around Lost. This is like definitely the furthest I've ever been in this game. I played a little bit of it before on Vita, and it was really, really clunky and hard to play on Vita. But I really enjoyed it. I'm a big sucker for like retro games and just being able to see all like the the DNA that would become Souls games eventually is so nice. Keep going straight here. Beat it before, but you don't have your notebook anymore. Need to keep on it in order to beat it. Having a notebook is a very smart idea. I would definitely benefit from that, and instead I kind of just go by vibes. Okay, this looks very familiar. This is good. I think this is where we want to put the crystal. Yes, dude. Okay, well that took forever to find, but... Alright, another slug right here. Oh, I think I actually have to use the item, right? I can't believe I, like, figured that out. Alright, we got some new boots. Yeah, I should make an MS Paint map again. Oh, there's a thing here. I don't think I read this last time. Here are the Earth's bowels born from rotten soil. No, I did read this. Right? Lovely. Did you, like, play this back in the day? Or was it something that you, like, revisited or, like, played for the first time after playing other From Software games? Because I definitely played this because I was such a big fan of other more modern From Software games. Like, I'm a Dark Souls speedrunner and stuff, so... Okay. I don't entirely know what this does. I imagine it might have created a path in that one spot where it was just a drop-off. We'll try and see if we can full clear this. Maybe we go back and save now. It also kind of, like, it rendered my torch useless, so I'm glad I used the torch instead of the, Man, this is confusing. Okay, so we're back around here. I think this might be, like, this might have just made a new path. But since we put the crystal there, let's try and save. And then we'll, like, explore more. You played it back in the day. Tried replaying about 2 years ago, but didn't finish the run. That's really cool. I would be interested to see how I would have liked this if I played it when it was new. Like in 98, I was 8 in 1998. And I was very afraid of, like, horror games, and this game has so many horror elements that... Okay, that's the Shadow Tower. We want to hold off on that, even though we can go down further. I feel like there might be some more shit here, though, that we want to do. I feel like I probably wouldn't have understood. Wait, what is this? Is this the Shadow Tower? Were there 2 giant doors like this right away? So, this door here is really close to the Shadow Tower door. It felt like it was on the other side of the room, but... Man, From Software is so good at level design. It's so sick. And we also have the Sacred Feather, so we could always just warp back here. But yeah, I would love to know how I would have enjoyed this back in the day. I was big into Resident Evil, but I was too afraid to play it, so I just watched my older brother play it. So I feel like with this, it would have been too difficult for me, and I probably would have been very afraid. That is Shadow Tower, then? Oh, it's sick, alright. Sick forever. Okay, now we can kind of just explore and not worry as much about dying. We would have saved a lot of time if I had found that save point the first time I got here. So I think this is where... place that was just a drop-off was. Okay, and it still is just a drop-off. Siren is the scariest game ever made. Is that the Siren Head game? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, what do you think the scariest game ever made is? I remember being really excited for Dead Space when Dead Space first came out. And I remember it being too action-oriented for me to really consider it too scary. More fuckheads here. Whew! Almost went a little too far there. I don't even know what kind of enemy this is. I think I killed it. What is that? Some sort of shield? I'm like sliding. I'm like sliding down. Adventures of Peppa Pig is the scariest. I don't really get super scared of games anymore. I think the last time I was afraid of a game was when I played Withering Rooms. Just because there's a part where there's a chapter change. And like a really fucked up mechanic happens. And I was like, oh my god. And I was really attached to the run. So I was like, I didn't want to die. And it made it that part of the game very, very scary. Maniac Mansion, Clock Tower. Those were the 2 horror games you think you played? Yeah, Dead Space 1 had a lot of jump scares. I'm not as into jump scare style games. I like much more like slower paced stuff like this. Siren you play as multiple characters in Japan. Most of them are weak, like kids or old folks. Can sink into the vision of people who are enthralled by the siren. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one. I don't know if this is like the way that I really want to be going, but... Hello? Oh, it's these guys. Alright, that's not super effective against him, but... I don't want to be fighting 2 of these assholes at once. How about we do this? Just fucking use our bow. The bow also might not be super effective against him, but... it's more effective than the other thing. Did you play... where did you play Maniac Mansion, Reevy? Was it on NES or was it on PC? You've not played any of the horror games that you have in the Steam library? That breathing. NES? Hell yeah. I think the like the main difference other than like the interface and stuff. You might try Alien Isolation. I've heard really good things about Alien Isolation. I only played a little bit of it. I went and saw one of the new Alien movies. It is dark as fuck in here. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't miss him. Shit. There's like all kinds of fucked up noises happening in this goddamn room. Whoa, dude. What? How is that not hitting him, dude? Fuck this, man. What? Did he parry me? They're not doing too much damage. Alright, he dropped something. I feel like this would be a good spot to use the bottle of light I mean, we can try the lamp after we clear this room. Oh, okay, so him hitting me prevented me from finishing my attack. I think this sword is super effective against him because I am using the bastard sword, and this motherfucker is a bastard. That looks new. Ooh, is that a bottle of light? That's a bottle of light. I'm using that shit right here. Walls always block arrows unless you're at least 2 miles away from them. Yeah, or unless something is shooting at you. I guess we can check the creature book as well. What do you think, chat? Should we draw a card? On the stream earlier today, we lowered the health bar. So how about we draw the card that's owed? You guys can hear the music. 1 second. Alright, I don't think you guys can hear the music just yet. 1 second. Hold tight. There we go. Let's go ahead and draw a card. You have no idea what I'm talking about. If you're new here and haven't seen it, we have a little game we play on stream where I have to draw a card every time the health bar goes down to 0. Let me update it here. 1 second. Go. Cards are in an awkward spot behind my laptop. So I have these Dark Souls cards here. They all correspond... Yo, the carrot monster? Hell yeah. Shuffle 3 times and draw from the middle. So the things that we have done... The reason I'm playing Shadow Tower is that was on a card when I drew it. Card that corresponded to play Shadow Tower. These are all suggestions. If anyone has any suggestions, you can put them in the Discord. I think we also have a link in the Twitch chat for it. Man, there's so many cards. I think we only drew 3, so there's like 49 cards, give or take, maybe a couple more in there. 49 cards, so shuffling it is so nice. From shuffle number 2 here. And the third, and then we'll just split the deck and take whatever's in the middle. And see what that corresponds to. Alright, it's good and shuffled now. You vote Siren, but you don't have access to those platforms. I can put it in the old suggestion bin. Doesn't have to be suggested there. You can always suggest it in chat. Let's see what we got. We have the 3 of Suns. Let's see what the 3 of Suns corresponds to. Pretty exciting. Could you believe it, chat? Final Fantasy VI. Seems like there might be kind of a trend around this area here. Final Fantasy VI. That is a game that I have never played, if you could believe it. Never played Final Fantasy VI. Maybe the first time I do it will be on stream, because now I gotta play it on stream. Go ahead and add that to the old list here. Give me 1 second. Gonna go ahead and add that. Oh, wait, you know what? Did I? Okay, here we go. That was the 3 of Suns, right? 3 of Sun, final. Let you guys see this as well. Final. Final Fantasy 6. First playthrough, dude. We'll add that as Ode. And I'm going to go ahead and open up voting for that as well. Put a 0 here. Also going to go ahead and in this note here, insert note. Drawn 11/2/25. HP bar. 6 is the one with magic and mystery. Final Fantasy 6, yes, it's a classic choice. Would have went with the mixed greens. 6 is the SNES one. I think I have it. I do have it on SNES. I do have Final Fantasy 3 on NES, I'm pretty sure. Or SNES, I should say. So, I could play it on a cartridge. Or we could get the Pixel remaster. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But right now... The next on the docket, after we beat Shadow Tower, is going to be Final Fantasy 9. Which is exciting. But did I say during only up 64? I should say during Shadow Tower here on this. Let's see. Update this. During Shadow Tower. During, well, yeah. We drew it then. Whatever. Okay. Alright, but that's enough of that. Yeah, they renamed 6 to 3 or something on the original release. Yeah, the reason they did that is because Final Fantasy, when it was being localized, I think the first one that they actually put in the US was Final Fantasy 3, but it didn't make sense for them to release Final Fantasy 3 in the US. I think. Or no. I think they released 1 in the US. I forget how it works. I knew at some point. It was a localization thing. It was the third Final Fantasy that was released. Yeah, they skipped... Yeah, FF1, they skipped 2 and 3. So FF2 is FF4. That's right. So they released FF4 in the US as Final Fantasy 2. And then 6 for 3. And then eventually they released them all, but yeah. That's exciting. So eagle-eyed viewers may notice kind of a trend that is happening on the cards. You look at how Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 9 were spaced out. The way we draw cards is just by any kind of support that happens on Twitch. Lowers this health bar right here. And when that hits 0, we draw a card. I'm excited. I'm excited we got immediately... I mean, it makes sense that a lot of... most of the deck is Final Fantasy games. Spoiler alert. So I'm glad that almost immediately 2 of them got drawn. Torso of a demon embedded in sparkling onyx attacks with large wings, fires a dark ray, resistant to magic. I'm glad I was just shooting it with a bow. This was the Earth Knight that we killed. Let's see what the cannon snail has to say. Slow, like the barrel snail. Okay. It emits acid gas from its shell, which is much more powerful than its cousins. Okay, so we killed some more enemies. We made some progress. Let's see what our equipment's looking like. Hey, what's up, Greg? How you doing? How's our bow doing? Okay, we got plenty of durability. Let's check our ring as well. Oh, you know what? We wanted to see what that one item that we got was. Oh, it was a bottle of light. Dude, I'm going to use the bottle of light here. It might not be the best idea, but fuck it, dude. Use them if you got them. How you doing today, Greg? It's good to see you. I hope you had a good Halloween. Okay, this is not at all what I thought this area looked like. Dude, bottle of light. Best goddamn thing in the game. Ooh, what is this? A treasure chest? Oh, I wonder if we can use one of these keys on it. Interesting. Sleepy today, not sure what it is. Time change, maybe just working a lot and catching up to you. I definitely feel that. I've been extremely sleepy recently. Today's the first day in a long time that I woke up and felt refreshed. Right, I don't know why my guy is breathing so much. Is this the way I came in, or is this more of the shadow tower? I want to, like, go around all of these areas. Okay, this is the way we came in. Couldn't really observe Halloween. Had to work Saturday, so I had to get to bed early. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. You took a nap between streams? Hell yeah, random some. How was your nap? Nap demon got random some. I wasn't there to protect him from the nap demon. You watched a couple horror movies, though. Hell yeah. Which ones? Wait, is this guy... Got his ass. I don't know if he, like, respawned or what. Saw some pillows and said, hell yeah. Oh, I am, too. Okay, so this kind of seems like it's just, like, a treasure room or something. Scammed? Did I get scammed? What is with From Software and having a treasure chest in a game that opens to nothing? Okay, this is a very large, ominous door. Another one of these goddamn nerds. You watched Cobweb and a found footage movie called Troll Hunter. I have heard of Troll Hunter, I'm pretty sure. Sacred Feather, nice. Whoa! Alright, let's go ahead and use a magic potion here. Now that we're fucking... I mean, a healing potion. Oh! I didn't know it was like that, dude. They use darkness on me or something? Oh, dude, I am fucking cooked. Oh, no, that's... I'm not super looking for any help. I do appreciate it, though. If I'm looking for help, I'll definitely ask for it. But part of my my way of enjoying games is to like experience, you know, like not know what I'm doing. I feel like I got really lucky right here with this shit. I don't know what they're stuck on. What is my... Let's check our status here. Status is dark. Okay, I think that'll wear off. Oh, is my bow broken? There's no way my bow broke that easily. Damn, dude, I think it did. Fuck. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's see. Use the ashes. That's not good. I wonder if I do it like up higher, if I can... Alright, not really hitting him. Alright, let's just keep blasting him with this. Skill issue.
One of the 7 knights of the great King Edward. We came in search of the crown, but they betrayed me and left me for dead.
Damn, Apollo, sorry about that. You didn't have to be a fucking dick to me, though.
I was turned to the darkness and captured by
Fucking
the
Artorias,
King
dude.
Edward. But now at last I am freed from my torment.
Dude, this game fucking rules. Yes, dude. Alright, so we, like, walked into that situation grossly unprepared and almost fucking ate shit. But we got Apollos' sword now. Oh, what is this? Alright, pretty cool. Dude, this game is fucking sick. I know how that works in this game. Totally get it, no backseating. Okay, so this seems like the throne room or something. No, that's cool though. That's interesting. All right, we got a bunch more equipment here. We can level up. Yeah, I kind of like I kind of am treating this like my first playthrough of Dark Souls, where I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing ever, and I just kind of do stuff, and I'm like, I don't get it. So I know in like future playthroughs, I'll have a better idea and just be like, oh shit, I did that really stupid. I love that. That's my favorite part. Like, first time I ever played Dark Souls, I'm assuming you're familiar with it, I didn't know how to level up my Estus flask. I didn't ever use humanity because I knew that that had something to do with like multiplayer, and I was terrified of getting invaded and stuff. So I killed Havel through the door without opening it, so I didn't get his ring. I was like fat rolling everywhere. I had like no healing, and in my brain I was just like, yeah, I mean everyone says this game's hard, so it makes sense that this is normal, not realizing that the game was definitely telling me like, hey, there's a lot of systems that you're not engaging with. All right, let's look around here. Let me catch up with chat as well. Troll Hunter is pretty fun, especially if you're like me and have a soft spot for found footage movies. I do love found footage movies. Long, it's an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, that is rough. Yeah, Cobweb, you do recommend though? Hell yeah. What's Cobweb about? All right, let's see. I guess let's level up a little bit. Spirit book. What is this? Temporarily freeze magic. All right, I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of these stats do still. I'll level up speed. Strength always seems good. Okay, well, sick. That was a really cool encounter. Dude, I mean, From Software, they've just been doing this shit for as long as they've been making games, it seems like. Just like environmental storytelling, like telling you about Apollos in the one, like graffiti on the wall, and then you go and read it, and you're like, oh, okay, Apollos was, like, it killed them all to the last or whatever. Where does this go? Bullied boy at school with pretty miserable home life, hearing noises from his bedroom wall, and it goes from there. That sounds really sick. Okay, so this just warps us back to, like, that area. I kind of want to not do the one way. I kind of want to go backwards, and we might be kind of wasting our light here, but I mean, I feel like I also need to check out this throne, right? Anything? Knowing nothing about him was really surprised. Feels like a great movie to put on with friends. Hell yeah. Nice. I'll have to check it out. I'm not going to look any more into it, but I'll definitely try and check it out sometime. Okay, so we'll see if there's more onyx guys or whatever. This is a really fucking cool area. Alright, another chest. Another empty chest. That I clipped into somehow. Okay, we already opened that one. There might be some, like, illusory walls around here that I didn't get to. That's okay. First run of Dark Souls, no assistance, ended up with you stuck in the tomb of the giants and quitting. 3 full runs since then, now prepping for your first New Game Plus run before fighting Gwyn. Hell yeah. Okay, so I think we did everything in there, potentially. But since we have full light, I kind of want to look around this area, too. Right, so this just kind of loops around. Well, I love the sound of that. I guess I probably should have just taken the warp. Alright, I don't know what that noise is, but as far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. So I guess the warp back would have just saved me time with the light. But hey, I want to... No stone will be unturned here. Okay, so that's just like a little loop there. Yeah, I do not blame you for quitting by getting to the Tomb of the Giants. Did you have a light source at that point? First time I did the Tomb of the Giants, I did not know anything about the light source. I think I had the skull lantern, but I didn't know how to use it. Okay, so this is where we just came from. I mean, I feel like we did the important thing on this floor. We can probably go through the Shadow Tower now. We killed Apollos, or we freed Apollos, I guess. Oh, fucking God. Do I not have any of my goddamn weapons? Oh. Okay, I changed the hand that the bastard sword was in. I see. I want to check out what that other sword was that we got, actually. Great sword. Is that what Apollos gave us, I wonder? Alright, our bow is dead. I really hate that the bow is dead, but... fuck it, let's try the great sword. Doesn't seem that good. Oh! Seems very good. Yeah, I didn't know you needed to block with it. Yeah, I definitely had it, but I had no idea what it meant. I think it says it in the item description. Like, I think a lot of Dark Souls is explained, and it's just a matter of, like, you actually have to read. Which for me, I was like, I don't want to read. But it seems like the bow is really, like, a great weapon, but it's very undurable. It probably makes sense to, like, be wary of how much durability I have on the bow, and use ashes where I can. Like, remove everything. It's such a menu tax, but, like, removing all of the, moving all of your items to just focus on one thing. I mean, the other thing is I can just go to a repair shop and repair it. Can't read, Reevy. Okay, that's where I got those ashes. Okay, our light ran out. I think? It looks pretty lit up, though. Still looking pretty litty. Okay, so that leads back to that path that we went on. That's the warp. Save. So I think the first time I got here, I think I hit that warp instead. and then continued forward, and I was like at a higher level of the Shadow Tower. And then I got lost in a loop for like several. Let's save here. Ooh, Krobus. Krobus is wandering around back there. I don't know if you guys can see her. Probably not. I mean, I guess let's use some of the ashes just because it's showing that some of my stuff is almost broken. How many ashes do we have? What is this? Stops enemy movement. Oh, that probably really would have helped against the... I forgot I had those, the Dust of Rage. Okay, so we're pretty healed up now on our equipment. Okay, so that's the way back. I think... Where was the Shadow Tower door? I think that's the Shadow Tower door. But since we saved, I want to go and try and drop. There's that one path. I think it's here. Yeah, this. We did save, right? I think we saved. I think we saved, right? Well, let's hope so. Otherwise, we gotta fight Apollos again. We did, yeah. I saved in the second slot. That's right. Better save again. Yeah, I know. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this morning I woke up, Greg, and I felt well rested for the first time in a long time because I looked at the time. I looked at the time and it was like 8:45 and I was like, damn. Usually I wake up at 9:45 at this time and I'm tired. How am I like this well rested? And then I realized it's because we had the extra hour. Like, fuck yeah. I'm sure work will take it out of me immediately. I will not be well rested any longer. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all I need to do here. There might be more shit. There might be some hidden walls and stuff, but let's just keep going. We've made a lot of progress today, it feels like. Killing a named character. I guess we can read about Apollos in the Creatures book as well. Like, we know vaguely about him from, like, the graffiti or whatever. Day earlier in the week that you woke up well rested. I feel like I remember you telling me that, and I was like, damn, hell yeah. Felt groggy and out of it all day. Yeah, gonna be even less rest in 2 months at MagCon, yeah. Hey, Dread Knight, is that just Apollos? Ruler of the Earth World. Yo, he's got a crystal through him, that's really sick. Swiftly with his sword. An extendable arm. Also paralyzes prey with his voice. We had really high magic defense and decent weapon defense. So if we got closer to him, we probably could have attacked him. SP gain 38 is crazy. He's 6'4", just like me. High demon. I don't know if... I think they said there's like 6 high demons or something. I feel like I read that somewhere. I've met 2 of them. I don't know if I have to fight Ariel or whatever her name is at some point, but... Okay, so it looks like we can drop down here as well. But obviously we want to go this direction and just see. New type of door. That's exciting. You're in the fire world. Okay, I have never been this far in Shadow Tower. And if I know From Software like I think I know From Software, this area is going to be really fun. I'm going to enjoy it. I see some lava on the ground. I feel like I can probably walk into this lava, so I got to be careful. At least it's bright. We are going down, SNES, so you might think, but it's a tower, why aren't you going up? The tower has sunk into the earth. We started at the top. We are trying to sink deeper into the earth. We want to go down. We started at the top of the tower. It looks like some sort of drawbridge. Tower of Power. So I think what I imagine happens is we probably get to the bottom of the Shadow Tower, and then we can enter the Sonic Tower and go all the way up the Sonic Tower. But these guys move pretty quick. Got his ass, dude. No problem. Hitless. Tower is inverted. Up is down and inside is outside. Interesting. I believe it, honestly. Okay, he's shooting me. Some magic. I imagine that this is for the drawbridge. Everyone's shooting at me. I gotta... Alright, I forgot that when you take a hit, you gotta wait until your stamina comes back or whatever. Yo, hit him. Killed him with one shot, baby. Alright, we are low on... We're low on health. Things are shooting at me. There's something that will do probably a lot of damage. Huh? Well, let's go here first. I think that's a timed thing. Interesting. Okay, so that's right back at the start. I don't know if it's timed or I just misunderstood what was happening. What is this? Alright, that's an item. Ah, dude, that sucks. God damn it, From Software. Pulling this shit in 1998. If I had $1 for every time someone wondered what a random RPG lever did, it's true. I want to check out what that sword is that guy dropped. Man, that's not fair. Nice, just killed him in one shot, baby. How you doing, Noel Winter? Let's see what that other sword was that we got. Oh, maybe it was just not as good. Oh, it was just a broadsword. Okay. Oh, wait. Fiery longsword. Let's see how much durability we can get back with the ashes. We do have a lot of shit on us right now, but I think we also have a lot of ashes that I'll probably just forget to use anyway. Alright, let's see. I imagine that using a fire sword in the fire realm is probably not the smartest anyway. I feel like using a fire thing on a fire guy is probably not going to be too effective. But yeah, let's see how... it gave it like 4 durability back. Not sure who Dorado is. Wanted to worship them as a demigod by the end of your playthrough. I haven't really been using the ashes too much. Just mainly because I've been lucky at finding, like, repair shops and having health potions, but I could see that that's not the most sustainable way to do stuff. Alright, this guy looks way tougher. I'm gonna try and give him one of these. Not very good. Come on, dude. Oh my god, yeah, this dude's fucking me up, dude. Alright. Not as many, Dude, he's way faster with his attacks than I am. Base tanking this is not a good idea. For some reason, this game reminds you of Shin Megami Tensei. I could see that. I mean, this is from like the same-ish time frame, I think, as Shin Megami Tensei. And it's, you know, like the walking through like corridors and stuff and fighting cool-looking monsters. Whew! Alright. I don't know what this item is yet. This Ifrit has been hitting the gym. Yeah, FPS dungeon crawlers, hell yeah. Let's see if there's any hidden walls here. So far this is a cool realm. I feel like I will probably end up not enjoying it. I'm just always stoked to see a new enemy. Even when they're annoying as shit. Hucking fireballs at me. I'm like, damn, that's what it feels like? I've been killing enemies that way a bunch this playthrough. Ah, fucker. Get fucked. Yeah, they've always put a lot of work into their enemy design. I agree, and it's always like, I mean, that's what makes the game so memorable, in my opinion. Damn, I can't believe I still did damage to him. Alright, I'm not loving the amount of health that we have and the amount of potions we've had to use. This area definitely got some hands. Got music from this game to make more room for more unique models. That's interesting. I was wondering about, like, the lack of music. I feel like it kind of adds to the ambiance. But, I would love to know... So I don't know who the composer is of, like, the main theme. They use the ambience argument? Hell yeah. Hey, listen. This game fucking rules. So, you know, if it's going to be something like that, as I am someone who loves music in video games and video game music in general. But at the same time, like, that is it's a good reason. Uh-oh. Oh, I was trying to pause. Fuck, man. Holy shit. God damn. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Kotaho Shino. Okay, so it wasn't Motoi Sakuraba yet. But, I mean, like, the main theme is so good. Okay, well, we can try and tackle this a little better this time, at least. The frequency, dude? Hell yeah. I wonder... Oh, that was weird. It, like, showed... Would be a lot less scary with music for sure, depending on, like, what the music was. Oh, nice. Same composer as a lot of the early Armored Core games. That makes sense. Has he worked on any other, like, From Software titles since Shadow Tower? I've never played Shadow Tower Abyss. Let's see. There might actually be a shop here. Actually, maybe not. Oof, that's a rough death, but... And the other thing is we can try the other... going down more in the Shadow Tower, but I kind of want to check out the Fire Cavern seems pretty sick. Imagine, yeah, Zio hates music, and I think music being his job would actually drive him insane. Full day out of the office making music, and then go home, hang out with the band to make more. I mean, that's also what Sakuraba did, right? Like he Yo, so this whole area is just lit up now? Did I, like, accidentally bug the game or something? And because my bottle of light is no longer... And this is a direct question, if anyone knows. Like, or is it because I killed Apollo, so, like, the whole area is lit up now? I also put the crystal in the thing that activated a torch. But, yeah, it's like, it looks like I have a bottle of light activated, even though I don't. It was the crystal. Okay, that makes sense. When I first used the crystal, it kind of made it look worse, because I think I had a bottle of light. Is this the one I want to go to? I think it is. Hell yeah. Dude, this game is so sick. From Software has been cooking literally since day one. You do that every day and it feels bad. Beat a boss and their whole domain lights up. Hell yeah. So how many domains are there? Like I think there's 6 total or something. So there's Earth and I'm on fire now. Am I only on the second? Like, is this still pretty early? Yeah, I'm actually asking here. Oh, there's a shield here that I didn't pick up last time. I'm imagining this is realm 2 of 6? From what I've gathered in game? Got some more potion stuff here. Did I equip the good sword here yet? I mean, we can also try and put on some different armor. Shadow Tower itself, wind, earth, fire, illusion mind. Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of these as well. Death World. Interesting. It seems like I still have a lot to go, which I'm fine with. Let's use some ashes here. Six areas total, hell yeah. This is such a unique, like, way to handle a game world. It's interesting that eventually they made Demon Souls, which is kind of similar, you know, it has its own, like different hubs and stuff, but it's like, to go top down, that's also very, you know, Dark Souls 1. Shadow Tower is mainly used to fill areas between the main worlds. That makes sense. Yeah, I kind of got that, like, that was the function of the Shadow Tower. I don't like that these guys can just go into the lava. I get that they're floating around on... Dude, getting to one-shot these guys, very helpful. Let me go in this direction first, because I think... You know what? Let's do this. I don't think we did this last time. Let's try this out. See if we can make it there in time. I don't know if my speed stat is just really shitty, and that's why I move so slowly. That might be the case. I seem to have a lot of balance, but... Let's see what's over here. We didn't do this last time, I'm pretty sure. Get used to the speed. Hey, I'm fine with it. I already was, but it's very much like my first time playing Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls. I didn't know about, like, the different rolls, so I was just, like, fat rolling everywhere. Ooh, let's see what this is. Might be very helpful in this area. We don't have a helmet on. I mean, we're a little bit... We have some high equipment load. Well, this is actually... I see no reason not to. This is, less weight. This gives me more strength as well. Wooden glove. And it's way lighter, so... I don't know, I'm kind of just going by vibes. Might not be the best. Grant more strength to carry even more equipment. Ooh, interesting. That's good to know, actually. Caustic steel boots. These are pretty fucked up, though. Okay, I don't have another bracelet. What does the magical amulet do? That gives me more strength. This gives me more defense and balance and whatever the fuck the ham stat is and stuff. Okay, so we'll just keep that on for now. We lowered our weight a bit. I do probably want to use some ashes here. Have I read the manual? Not really. Mainly because I should probably pull it up on my Vita and just like read through it. Just because like so I'll give you an example. I haven't read it because this is what it looks like. So like it kind of weirdly looks better on OBS than it does on my screen here, but yeah, like it's not super easy to read. I did read the story and fumbled through it a lot, but I have like looked into it. Thanks to the customizable controls. That's how I did it originally because and I wouldn't have mind playing with like the regular controls here like with this. Like that's completely fine for me. I like getting used to the way that it was like designed to be played. But playing it on the Vita with the fucking touchpad as the background, like that shit sucked. I also don't know why it just shut the manual for me, but whatever. But it's good to know that I have that. Evil Eye I might want to save for a boss fight, I imagine. So it's cool that the longer you're in the pause menu, that's why that sound happens. I keep seeing things in the corner of me and like, that's gotta be... Pretty vague about what the stats do, but it gives better than nothing. That's so like From Software as well. Ooh, interesting. I found another part of the Shadow Tower. I wonder if this is just like the stairwell that... Oh, false alarms on the loot sensors. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so it looks like this is... Well, I guess this is kind of a one-way trip. Because if I go back that way, the drawbridge is probably going to be up. Okay, let's just keep going this way. That's my running theory, I guess, but... Burning Cavern. This game fucking rules. I would love for them to make a remake of this and not necessarily even like change that much of it. Bruce Hardy is the best From Software protagonist. What do you mean? What about silent protagonist? What in the fucking Ocarina of Time is this shit? It is crazy that this came out the same year as Ocarina of Time. Oh boy. Settle for an official English translation of Shadow Tower Abyss. I didn't know that there wasn't a an official translation. From Software is like very strange with shit like that. I mean, like Prepare to Die edition is delisted on Steam, which is very strange. What the fuck, dude? These fucking Beamoses, dude. Die, motherfucker. Ooh. This is a lamp? Dude, this area is fucking mean. How is it not dead, dude? Aw, come on. Come on, Miyazaki. Oh. I don't even know what the fuck hit me there. Was his beam still active? That'd be pretty funny. Huge stat jump. Did not have fun here. There's no way for me to see my SP or whatever. But yeah, it definitely seems like they're like, oh, you have a lot of health potions? You haven't really felt like you needed to use them all that much? Guess what, motherfucker? Ooh, what's this? See if there's a fucked up little guy here. Yeah, Papa Soul. I was thinking that. MP potion. MP potion seems like a real waste, honestly. I kind of get, like, passive MP back from whatever fucking equipment I have. Is that a save? Alright, nice. But yeah, I would love a more modern way of playing this. As someone who fucking loves this style of, like, jank and walk around, but I'm like, there's so much potential for, like, people who aren't a, like, retro game enjoyer sicko like I am, who can appreciate this for what it is. There's so much potential. I guess we can check our SP here as well, and just see how much we've jumped up. Doesn't look past DS1, sadly. True. Which, I mean, that's also not too bad. They got lucky once and forgot the other series. Yeah, it is a bummer. I mean, they brought back Armored Core, right? I think there's still hope. I feel like From Software is a pretty baffling company when it comes to stuff. I mean, they've been experimenting with shit, right? Like whatever the fuck Duskbloods is gonna be, it'll be interesting. And Night Rain, Armored Souls, yeah, that is true. Okay, so it seems like that is a direction we cannot go in unless we have like, oh shit, hey buddy. Yeah, I never really played too many of the Armored Core games. I did play a little bit of Armored Core 6 and I enjoyed it, but I am a Souls sicko. But I do feel for fans of the series who are just like, yeah, this is cool, but it's just they're just doing Dark Souls. Yeah, there might be some kind of copyright issue with H-Tech for their older games. Yeah, that makes sense too. But like, I'm sure I would really enjoy. I should honestly, I should play Armored Core 6 on stream. But like, I definitely feel for the fan base to be like, hey, I'm not into Souls. I love Armored Core, and they just gave me a new Armored Core, and it's like Souls. Like, that sucks. So, I don't know. I hope with all of the money that From Software has made, that they would be more willing to do, like, weird shit or go back to, you know. I mean, we did just save. We did just save, right? Hey, not too bad. Not the smartest, but I will unga bunga my way through everything. Also, I'm thinking that that might not be an amulet. That might be like a consumable item that I didn't know about. Firewall Stone reduces fire. That would probably be smart, right? Maybe it is a an amulet. Okay, let's use the soul pod. I genuinely don't know what is a good stat to bump into. So I kind of just do my... I mean, my focus is looking pretty bad. I don't know what any of this shit does. I'll find out eventually, I'm sure. Depends on my build plans. My build plans are... I'm going for, like, a vibe build, you know what I mean? Yeah, strength is the god stat. I'm just like, when in doubt, strength seems to be working out for me. Oh, what the fuck? That room looks fucking cursed. Oh, boy. I like how this is completely different than the rooms that I went into last time and just got immediately fucked. Dude, I hate these beam guys. I hate them a lot. I do like that I can hit them once with the magic, and then hit them once with the old greatsword. Yeah, what are these dudes doing when I'm not here? I guess they're just like automatons that are like built to protect. But like it kind of makes sense, I guess, right? Let's I need to find a shop. I need to dump a lot of shit that I'm not going to use. Dude, the noises are so good. Kapla! Armored Core as a series is honestly really inconsistent between titles in terms of style anyway. Yeah, like my buddy Hamilton Howley, my old bandmate, who's in chat sometimes, he's been getting really into the Armored Core series. I think he was really into Armored Core 3? I don't know if that's the one on Vita or what, but... Are they holding a deep philosophical conversation? Maybe. Is that the way I came in? I think that might have been... Alright, well, I'm gonna follow the noise. This seems like a really cursed fucking area to have to, like, retread. Come on, health potions. Oh, okay. I mean, I could buy healing potions. That seems like a waste of the... Keenest Bastard Sword. Like, the Keenest Bastard Sword seems like it's probably pretty good. Fortune Great Helm sounds interesting. It's 16. I don't know if I should save my coins. Like, this seems good, but I genuinely don't know how good leveling up the stats are, other than, like, I do it sometimes, and I haven't really struggled that much, but you'd take something like 2, very deliberate, for your answer. A lot of customization and variety. We'll get something like that in a modern title. Nice we got an Armored Core game at all. Personally, would have liked something like the older ones, 1 through 3. Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of people not happy with Armored Core 6. And, like, I get it from a business perspective of From Software, like, being like, well, Souls is our big moneymaker, so we gotta kind of appeal to those to get them into these as well, but that sucks. I would rather just play a game that's, like, more in line with what the series was, you know what I mean? It sucks. Haven't had a good chocolate coin in a while. Okay, so we can at least see where those traps are. Okay, we definitely haven't gone down, I don't think, here. This is a cool realm because I don't have to use... I don't think I went this way, right? Oh! Whoa! It's a fucking battle bot! It's a goddamn fucking battle bot! Whoa, fuck, dude. Where the run ends, chat. Die! These dudes were your second least favorite enemy? Why? They seem awesome. All of my equipment's fucking broken. Oh. Dude, this is a crazy jump in difficulty. Like, I mean, I did go backwards, but I feel like maybe the game wanted me to, oh, come on. Come on. I'm too slow, dude. Oh, that's not gonna hit him at all. All right, fuck it. We're using our goddamn magic. Fuck. Bubble beam's not working, dude. These fucking boots better be boots that make these guys not a problem. Oh, I don't like whatever that is. Magic is just blowing bubbles. It's like acid bubbles, I think. Bubble shower. What were those boots? We have no gloves on? Oh, our wooden gloves just got fucked immediately. Yo, hell yeah, Greg. Thank you for the good luck. Yo, good luck with the exercise routine as well. I guess we can put these on. No helm. Oh, shit. Crown of Resist. Our Devil Crown. I didn't even realize that was gone. I mean, let's just put this on, I guess. Whatever. Caustic Steel Boots. Steel Boots of Curing. That sounds good to me. I don't know what that is, but they should drop wheelies. They should drop some Heelys, yeah. Kapla! These guys seem more my speed. These guys seem more... We've entered the fucking BattleBot realm. Hate these guys. Fucking Twisted Metal. We gotta go and fight Calypso. Jesus fuck, dude. Alright, just using melee against these guys just seems like impossible. I have to like invent a new goddamn kind of claw grip to fight these assholes. Calypso is not much of a fighter. How the fuck? Dude, like, what weapon would even be good against these guys? Dude, this sucks. Holy shit, these guys suck. I guess, like, if you hit him once... Dude, I am so fucked. I am so fucked. Are you serious? How the fuck can he move so fast? Wasting all of my fucking magic. What the fuck are these things called? I need to know what they're called so I can fucking curse their hearts. You like how the fire is auto-tracking? I don't. Controls are fully customizable in menu. Just another classic prank from them. Oh, you think? I don't know. I do really... I do like the weird jank. Okay, so they're called Berserkers. They only give you 7 SP? Come on. Armored Golem on wheels. In addition to head-on attack, he also causes earthquakes, sending up pillars of fire. Yeah, I fucking noticed. They are machines. Yeah, they're automaton hearts. I will curse. God damn, those things suck. Jesus Christ. My love for you is ticking clock berserker. Alright, a door. What are the odds? There's worse? Oh boy. Let's see. I mean, I could try the brass key. I feel like this brass key is the one for, like, the jail. I like how you use it and it makes a noise and then nothing happens. Let's see. I mean, it seems like they're a good use case for the fucking... So the Spirit Book, does that just mean you don't have to use MP? Is that like that classic From Software? This honestly feels like I'm like sequence breaking into a spot that I shouldn't be in. Oh, hello. Did I turn off the fire? Got darker. Oh, you know what? Maybe I turned off all the fire traps. But now I can walk through a hallway without taking a fuck ton of damage. Hey, look at that. I mean, it's darker in here. A lot less fire in Fireworld, hell yeah. I'm about it. Yeah, they're probably not happy. Wouldn't want to be the guy who turned it off. Whoa! Thank you guys so much for watching stream today. We're gonna come back to this tomorrow. Holy shit. Okay, well, we learned a lot, right? That's what it's all about. Right. That, we made a lot of progress. And, we found a new horrible area in Shadow Tower that's gonna kick my ass all the time. Knowledge is a future weapon, exactly. We've learned how to deal with some of the bullshit. Honestly, not the end of the world that we died there, because we went through a lot of healing potions there, so we can play that a lot smarter next time now that we kind of have a better idea of what's going on. But Jesus. Okay, I think the plan for tomorrow, when I stream this, is maybe we go through that whole area with like the drawbridges and stuff, try and full clear it, see if there's anything there that we can get. Maybe there's that key there or something. And then we make our way down there. It seems like a lot less maze-like than the Earth Cavern, which is good. So I assume we should be able to make, you know, decent progress. But we'll see. You know, this game... God, this game rules. I love this game. I love the jank. I love everything about it. But let's find someone to raid on Twitch. Go raid over to someone. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. If you're watching on the vertical streams, I'll say goodbye now. Goodbye, guys. Bye. Everything. Don't you dare go hollow. I'll try not to. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing some more of this. Let's see who we got streaming, and we will throw a quick raid over to them. Who do we got? Let's see. A lot of homies streaming right now. Let's throw it over to MG Ska. Ska is playing some Resident Evil 2. Not just Resident Evil 2. MG Ska is playing Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation. So we're going from one PlayStation game to the next. Resident Evil 2 is one of my all-time favorite games. I don't know what Ska's history with it is, if he's played it before, or if this is his first time, but go say what's up. He's a cool dude. And more PlayStation vibes. Fuck yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you're new here and you want to watch all of this, this is all available on my YouTube. I can link my YouTube here. This. I don't know if I had that yet, but it's just / find it there. All of this, it's in a playlist of all of my Shadow Tower playthroughs so far. So it's been super fun. This is part 5, I think, today. So we've done 5 streams of this. But yeah, thanks for hanging, guys. I will catch you next time. Bye.